Okay, survivors. I've been hearing a lot of people talking about the zombie AI, coming up with incredibly complex theories on what zombies are doing. And really, they are not doing all that much. Let me hold the zombies in place right now. That zombie here. Okay, so just froze the zombie here. I'm gonna approach this Marlene. You can see there on the next to last line, it's saying one wonder. Okay, so zombies AI isn't actually that complicated. Here's the standard zombie, and I'm pretty sure Marlene here uses this template, though it's called template male. There isn't a template female. Um, There's some AI tasks here, some other information, such as AI task break block, destroy area, territorial, approach distraction, approach and attack target, approach spot, look and wonder. And some other information such as noise seek distance 8, so that's the maximum it's going to seek noise distractions. Path course scale, which is um, how it's going to choose between um, walking around an obstacle or destroying an obstacle. That's the randomness there. And here's some AI targets. So set as target if hurt, blocking target task, set nearest corpse of target player, set nearest entity as target player. So this is about it. Every behavior of the zombie in the game comes from that. So for this zombie right now is on Wonder. If I release her, approach and attack target. Um, so there is that set nearest entity as target, and I was near, so it's set as target. So the approach and attack target became something that zombie is interested in doing. Now, so now it's switched to approach spot because it's not hearing me anymore or not seeing me anymore. And I can throw a stone there and approach distraction. So it's now going after the stone. Um, that's basic behaviors of the zombie, right? Now, I'm gonna get here some, I don't know, concrete maybe, or wood. Get some wood blocks here. I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah, maybe like that. 3 block size so that it's easier for the zombies to spot. I'm gonna get some, maybe a shotgun. Give some AP ammo. And let's try to attract the attention of that zombie, which is Wonder. Okay, that didn't work so well. Okay, so now I see the approach spot. She has not seen me, okay? It might seem because she's approaching the spot from which the sound came that she's coming after me, but she's actually not. And that's something people often get confused about. They see the zombie approaching and they think, oh, it's coming for me. No, it really isn't. It's approaching the spot from which it heard the sound. So now it's still approaching the spot, and there's the distance there. Okay, so it finished approaching the spot, and now it's looking and waiting. Okay, it's about there, and it's trying to find something. And I made some noise here, so it now is approaching the target. So approach target, and you see that it says that has path. Now it switched to a destroy area. I guess it didn't like the path that much anymore. Because wood is very easy to destroy, so she decided, oh, if I break through here, it's better than if I go around here. And that's one of the turn this on to get the reinforced concrete blocks. There. So if I was to make the same thing here on the other side, actually no, I need some separation. Now, something like this, the zombie would not try it that way. So it's 4 blocks. So in this case, I'm gonna spawn on Arlene. So she's approaching to attack. She will go all the way around because the block is just too tough for her to come. Now, let's say I have this. So now she's doing the approach and attack target. And it's hitting the wall because there is a path to me from the inside. But she has to go through the block first. Now, I could do this, and now there's no more path. So now she's going to destroy area because there is no path to me. It says there end path. So it's like, oh, she approached as much as she could, and now there is nothing more she can do about it. Now, see, she's destroying that block there. The block she's gonna destroy, she's in destroy mode. She's upset. So she's in destroy mode. And she's gonna start upset. Oh, she found a target, a way to get to me now. Clever girl. Clever girl. As soon as I approach, well, not exactly as soon as I approach, but as I approach these, once I approach the Once I approached that other platform there and she could jump to me, then um, she paths again, but not immediately. Okay, so zombies do not instantly change their plans. It takes a little bit. Now, uh, these are normal zombies. I actually don't know this POI here, which is funny because this is a map I played in. This is pre-gen 01. I do not recognize any of this. I do not recognize this place here. I do wonder where exactly this is. Let's try this. So in this case, we have a sleeper. This sleeper, it's a passive. Interest is 10. Oh, that one saw me. Now it's investigating. So it's approaching spot because it doesn't see me. Right, move, approach spot. It doesn't know where I am. It's just approaching the spot from which it heard the sound. And now it saw me and is going for me. So sleepers like that, basically they're sleeping, and as you make noise, as you uh, um, throw light on them, or you're illuminated by light, I suppose, uh, they they start getting interested, and eventually they um, simply wake up, and then the other tasks work as intended. Now, let's say it's Horde Night. So let's say it's day 7, 9159. And let me get some... Hmm. Yeah, I don't have enough level to to have a Horde Night. Okay, so let's roll back the clock. I'm gonna get a little bit of a level. Well, it's an easier way to do this. Let's see on my character screen. Here I need 8208, so give self XP 8208. And now I'm level 2. I can fast forward to Horde Night again. It doesn't want to play this Horde Night again, so let's fast forward to day 14. Turn on 55. Maybe didn't have enough time to recompute the... game stage 4. Okay, so now there are zombies approaching me. And here they come. So you can see that they have unreach above and destroy area, right? These zombies are all on destroy area. Because they cannot reach me. Now, one interesting thing is that the thing they are destroying doesn't even need to be the thing I'm at. So I don't know if this is hard finished. It's probably finished, sadly. I think it's only 4 zombies on this horde. So you see where that zombie comes from the horde. You see what it's destroying there? I see the zombie destroying this thing here. The zombies really don't know what they're trying to destroy. It doesn't need to be the block I'm on. They have no such concept. They're just upset that they cannot get to me, so they're on a path to destroy the area. Now, let's place something there to make it harder on them to get to me, but actually get a path for them. Okay, now they have a path to me, right? Now you have approach and attack target, right? So they're going there, and now there's a block, and they're trying to attack that block. Yeah, that's it, really. Let me get something else here. Let me get poles. That works. Let me do on face. Just to copy the rotation. Now, on poles, there's an interesting thing. We can see. Whoops. I guess I'll have to protect from that side there. So they're now on move. They're trying to move to me. They are not trying to destroy. It's getting that task there. Sometimes break block, which is, you see how they're walking, right? They're walking. They do not actually see the poles, these poles, as obstructing their path. And that's basically because if the pole were like this, if the pole was on the ground like this, it wouldn't block their path. So poles they have a configuration that zombies do not see them as blocking the paths. As a result, the poles take 6 times as much damage. Right? Whereas what I had before... Okay, I'll take that. What I had before, which was this block here. Right, and now the horde is over. But I can always get some means, I suppose. Now, these are spawn zombies, so they don't know where I am. They're not like the horde zombies. The horde zombies know where I am, always. Okay. Now, these blocks, they actually see the block as an obstacle and try to break it on purpose, as opposed to just attacking the block because there is something in front of them they cannot see. But that's basically all there is to it. There is nothing more complex than this in the zombie behavior. That's all. And everything you see zombies do or not do, it's just a combination of that. It's just a combination of them choosing to destroy a block because it's easier to destroy a block than to walk around. Well, not necessarily easier as you would think, but from the zombie perspective, it's just too lazy, doesn't want to walk, it wants to destroy the block right in front of it, such as that wood block you saw getting destroyed. Or destroying a block because there is just no other way unless, except destroying a block. And difference in path goals, how much they're going to walk, how much they have to destroy. I could have, for example, here something like this. No, that's okay. This orientation is harder to get right. So if I have some Orleans here, let's look at you. See, they're not going to this direction, despite the fact that it's closer. They're going to this direction because they don't see this as an obstacle. So it's cheaper this path because they don't have to destroy this. The last behavior being if I'm just out of reach, such as right now, one more. Now they're going to destroy area because they cannot reach me. Now, and it also depends, like, if I'm... So she's all the way there, that one. Okay. So that zombie is destroying block there. But now it's approaching the spot here. Because it's going to destroy blocks close to where I am. So if I move around, I move here, then it changes. I'm now out of reach again. Okay, they're gonna switch to destroy area. That's all there is to it. It's just that. Just move close to you, investigate some sound, or distraction, and destroy area. So things like, oh, zombies will attack the block because it's a support block. No, they won't do that. In fact, you saw when they're attacking there, it wasn't even connected to where I am. So that's another thing. They're going to attack blocks where I am. No, they're not going to do that. None of that is... It's not complicated. They're going to approach you. If there is a path, they're going to go through that path. if there is more than one path and difference in how much harder it is to get to you from one path or another, because one is a wall, the other is a pole which they don't see as an obstacle, they're going to take the easier path. And if they cannot get to you, they're just going to bash the whole place. And by whole place is every block that is near you, no matter how that block is connected to you or not. Um, and that's it, guys. That's it. So don't don't complicate things. It's simple. It's not complicated. Uh, what you can do with these simple things, yeah, you can do a lot with those simple things, which is, in my opinion, a great strength of 7 Days to Die and of the pathfinding that was introduced in Alpha 17 and a lot of people criticize, but I think adds a lot of richness to the game, as can be seen by people thinking zombies are smarter than they really are. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, thank you.